Mike's not muted. Off to a good start. Hold on. Speaking of off to a good start, no Magnate. On the board, you see Lennox go up, goes high. Looks like Dragon couldn't get a hold of it coming off of his back wall. 10 seconds in, and we got our first goal. Lennox resets into that play. Here's Moose to the sidewall. He might be in trouble. Gets bumped. Nate handles the pass back. The reset. Dragon collects the save. Still trouble here for Hawaiian Magic. Out to the other side, out of the corner. Opportunity for Moose, and Nate gets in the way of that. Dragon needs to be a little quicker. Looking a little sluggish out there in the early going. Lennox is going to walk this one in. 2-0 for Radiance. Looked like Moose having trouble with boost. Maybe just trying to slow down Lennox. But a minute down and 2 goals for Radiance Black. Nate can't bring it over. Fast, decisive challenge for Lennox, and it's 3 goals. Think your game tracker is catty-womp. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, we noticed it at the same time. Thank you. Off the back wall. Moose had an opportunity. Didn't turn quick enough. Dragon with the 100 boost. 50's out in the field. There's a crucial challenge here. Trouble outside the orange net. Was that a fake? Dragon just sold out for it. Goal number 4. Goal number 4. And Dilly says a classic game 1 slap in the face, and that's might be the best way to categorize this game. Radiance fans in the chat probably not probably. They're very pleased right now, but they know it's a long series, best of 7, but it's hard to imagine too much of a difference from a 5-0 lead less than halfway through to anything much less than that. And the onus will be on Hawaiian Magic to make something happen. Here comes the kickoff. Moose putting his fender on it. Barely gets past Nate, and here comes Lennox. Dragon on the other side of the field comes to collect. Nate, another opportunity. Goal number 6. Moose says no. Corrals it to the corner. Dragon carrying it down the field, surveying. I think he saw Moose on a risky inside pass. Moose turns away, perhaps going a little more conservative. Bump here from Dragon. Out of the corner. Nate goes up. Back out to that same corner. Could be shot at. Moose with the challenge. Maybe their first goal for Hawaiian Magic. Nate says no. Lennox gets robbed at the midfield. Right back in the play. Now with 100 boost. Off the backboard, Dragon up in the air, but he gets met by a quick challenging Lennox. So down to 60 seconds. Hawaiian Magic has stopped the bleeding, but I mean, 5 goals is 5 goals going the other way. To the orange side. Nate, 100 boost. Peels it off the back wall and just sends it right clear across the field to the other side. That might be goal number 6. Dragon trying to get to it, gets bumped, gets accosted. Izzy, that's very keen of you to notice. Radiance Black was the first team that I casted on my comeback. You're calling it a comeback. I'm not calling it a comeback. But yes, they were the first team. They lost in week 2 to the now eliminated, I think, playing for 3rd place Rocket Bus team. And from week 2 to now, hold on, goal number 7, stand by. No way, Jose. Dragon up the wall, no boost for him, just trying to dazzle the crowd. But as I was saying, it's always been interesting. In these years of casting Rocket League, it's always very interesting to see the teams improve over the course of a season. And these are just, 8-10 weeks around there, and some teams get so much better. They just spend so much time playing together, practicing. It's always been really cool to see. Radiance Black takes game 1 decisively, 3 goals apiece for Lennox and Nate, 2 saves apiece for them as well, 9 shots total. But Lennox is our MVP with his 3 assists. We're ready for game number 2, not me. Okay, now we're ready for game. Maybe an early strike here. Moose says no, gets in the way. At the crossbar, Moose looking a little faster here, playing a little more fierce. Dragon getting in on the action as well. 40 boost to his name as he recovers. Here's the shot. Dragon gets in the way. Pops up high. Going the other way. Dragon looking to chase it back, but Lennox. The silence wall. Demo on the field. Moose trying to get a hold of it. Up in the air at the middle. Let's see what Dragon wants. I see Moose trying to get some bumps down, and now he's back to midfield. Nate lands the simple cross. Shooter couldn't hit it. Here's Dragon, be nimble, Dragon, be quick. He's gonna get out of Moose's way. Moose trying to make something happen, going the other way. Demo on Dragon. He spawned in time, but a well-placed shot for Nate. Pops up high here, Dragon. He's quick. Comes out away from his wall. Heads to goal just a step too late. There's another demo. Drops down to the turf. You see Radiance Black both on that sideline. Off the wall, can't help it along. Hawaiian Magic, maybe their first goal of the series, and it lands. Moose strikes and we're tied. Let's see Dragon's role in this play. I think he went bump here. No, maybe just driving around. There's a kickoff at 2:59. Nate up in the air. It's the reset. And it seems like the resets are just automatic for Radiance Black. Nate shoots it in, and Dragon gets in the way. Good offense here for Radiance Black, and Hawaiian Magic had an opportunity for a counter, but not quick enough to capitalize. And a very aggressive offensive sequence here for Radiance Black, and they're not really overextending themselves. Good defense here from Hawaiian Magic. Nate to the corner. Can't follow it up. Back to the corner. Nate's on it again. And down the sideline with Moose waiting, and he gets clobbered. You know, Lennox went for the reset one more time there, but it seemed like if he had just went straight ball, he might have had a goal to show for, but it doesn't matter if you just wipe the other team off of the map. It'll always be an easy goal. Parademos gets it done. 1:44 remaining, and Radiance Black showing a different kind of dominance in this series. Up to the corner. Lennox with all the mechanics. I was waiting for it to pass off. It just never came. Moose swing and a miss. And Lennox by himself. Minute and a half remaining. And that is the key on best of 7 matchups, is you want to show as little as possible about your game, collect your wins, and then when it's least expected, show a little more. More action here at the blue net. Crossing, could be shot, it's Moose, but it's Nate. And Hawaiian Magic is going to have to earn every inch of this field, let alone goals. Moves out of the corner, drops it to midfield. Smothers. Nate awaiting. Dragon got behind. Moose needed to angle that one in. He didn't have much time. Radiance Black is all over this field. And the young Dragon sneaks one in from the corner. You saw where he jumped from to make that happen. 30 seconds remaining. Kickoff crucial. Dragon's middle-aged now, not young. A shot, the tying score! The tying score sneaks by, 3-3, 5 seconds left. I saw the defender there. It looks like him and Moose kind of faking each other, daring each other to do something about possession. Dragon goes up. One more ball has to hit the turf, of course. We're locked at 0, and it will do that.
Oh, and it looks as if we're going to go into sudden death overtime.
It's going to be an easy one. Radiance Black. In extra time, 11 seconds to be exact. You saw the bump in the replay. Nate carries it across the field. And Izzy Bizzle says it's a morality killer. Radiance Black with another win. 2 more games and they'll call it a night. They'll call it a season. Winners of today go home with the championship. And maybe we do have a substitution. Moose is going to sit himself. And they're going to bring in 5 arms to see if they can give Radiance Black a different look. That one's going to go in. Was that 5 arms? On the demo, he blasts the would-be goalie. Nate touches 5 arms, collides with him. And Dragon ricochets it into the goal, and that should be the first lead for Hawaiian Magic. Lennox coming up, pops it out, high shot, backboard, and Lennox turned around. 5 arms, can't keep up with it. Looks like it's Radiance ball now. Nate with 100. He's dangerous from the wall, from the ceiling, anywhere, and he misses this one. 5 arms collects it. Now Hawaiian Magic on the offensive. Off the backboard. Len with an immediate turnaround and counter and barely misses his double tap. And what a shot by Nate. Keeping his momentum, keeping his speed, and shoots it at the angle. Great pass from Lennox. And enough can't be said about the teamwork of Radiance Black. Off the wall. 5 arms goes up, gets beat. Dragon assumes a position. Len gets up, beats Dragon in 5 arms. Comes to help him out. 5 arms with an opportunity there. Len dispatches him away. Izzy Bizzle guesses Radiance Black isn't sweating, and I don't think so. They might have had a moment in game 2, but I think they're very comfortable right now. I think they can appreciate that they have the game in front of them, and it might be theirs to lose at this point as they gain the lead for game number 3. 3:11 on the clock. Just knocking the ball around, out-quicking their opponents. Radiance in the net one more time. Five arms at the goal line. Here comes Nate. Lennox waiting for his challenge. Good. Pluck out of the air by 5 arms. I don't think I don't think Nate saw the challenge coming. And what a shot, 5 arms. Nothing too flashy from the arms, but he is making something happen, and he might have been the change of pace that Radiance Black wasn't quite ready to see or deal with. And what a save by Dragon at the goal line. Rarely a patient player. 5 arms can't sneak in an angle. Pass. Len not ready for it. So it's funny that Izzy was saying that Radiance Black might not be sweating. I think they're feeling the pressure here. Hold on. They're getting gifted a 3rd goal. Dragon likes flipping, likes controlling his car. I think he went a little too flashy there, lost control. And allowed a 3rd goal, 143. It's not like Radiance Black is easy to score against. You're going to want to keep them out of the net as much as possible. You don't want to get into a shooting match with them. 5 arms. The dribble. Len clears them and goes bar down. And takes the low 5 from Nate. 5 arms just goes to corral the ball, gain possession, but lets it get a little too far away from him. Five arms. Testing the defenses. Miscommunication from Hawaiian Magic and Dragon. Dragon with placement on a confusing play inside the paint. Dragon contorts his car, gets the angle. You saw the goalie there. That was going to be a save. Izzy Bizzle in the chat reacting to the play. Off the sidewall. Nate going for 100 boost. And Radiance Black, they're just a complete team willing to do anything on the field to get it done. Any strategy. They'll boost starve. They'll bump. Dragon ties it up 4-all. Good read from Dragon, and Dragon seems to be a little more comfortable now. .59 seconds remaining. And good save by Five Arms. And good velocity away from the net. Five Arms misses. Dragon with the shot. Lennox collects it, and Dragon is still buzzing around. Out of the corner. Dragon free jumps into it, but not quite what the play called for. Here comes Lennox. Across the goal, a wide shot, a great pass. The Radiance Black have taken a step back here to the corner, orange corner. We might have another overtime. Five Arms with the challenge at midfield. Dragon corner bump gets one. Five Arms is in. 1 second to go. You saw the play unfolding. Dragon couldn't get a hold of it, settles for the next best thing, and Five Arms, credit to him, gutsy driving it up, understanding the situation, the time on the clock, and he gets them on the board. Gets them on the board, and the first win of the series for Hawaiian Magic. Radiance Black with no substitutions available, so we will see Nate and Len the whole way through. Five Arms, our Game 3 MVP. 2 goals, 3 assists, 3 saves, 11 shots for Hawaiian Magic as they outshoot Radiance Black by 1. Get into game number 4. What up, Icarus? No sound because Spam is sleeping. Headphones exist still. Oh, I guess he can't hear me talking. I guess he can't hear me tell him about the wild invention of headphones. An early demo that saw success for Hawaiian Magic at the start of game 3, and they're going to trade demos here. The game's going to get a little more physical, it seems, as Dragon coughs it up in midfield. Good 50 there from Dragon, still on the sideline. Nate chasing it back, misses the 100 boost, probably didn't need it. Dragon pops up to stop the clear. Dragon, couple touches, some dribbling. He draws in both defenders, and 5 Arms almost gets his shot. But I think that was Nate who stayed in the air, stayed heavy, and was able to get in the way. 5 Arms drops it down. That's not going to be good. Len shows him why. 1-0. Radiance Black jumps out to the lead. Kickoff out of the corner. Here's Len carrying it over, gets the bump, and Dragon saw the situation, saw that 5 Arms was on an island there, up a creek, if you will. 5 Arms taking it back to his side. I wouldn't have recommended that, but it pays off for him. Dragon staying on it, staying with boost. Staying flexible. Can't get it done. To the sidewall. Dragon's going full monkey mode here, which often works for Dragon. If you can play with it, if you can be the patience, the Dragon's aggressiveness, you can make a few things happen. Dragon down the field, gets a demo. This is the play we were talking about. And Lennox with a great save. Crossing. Nate sends it away. Good clear. Doesn't quite reach midfield. 5 Arms with the shot, and 5 Arms has been very clutch thus far. For those of you just joining us, 5 Arms did come off the bench. We had a substitution after 2 losses for Hawaiian Magic. So far, so good for them, but they are trailing here in game 4. Out of the corner, Nate. He sees the setup. 5 Arms sees it as well, drives into the play. I think Radiance Black was thinking infield pass. Just took a little too long to set it up and execute. Ball screaming down the sideline. 5 Arms sidesteps a Radiance member. Pops it up maybe a little too high. Dragon gets a hold of it, and Nate is able to get the save. Canceled out 50. Nate boostless. This might be trouble. And Nate, what a play! A 0 boost play. Len on the board right down the pipes. Second goal for them, so Radiance Black, you saw them last game adjusting to the substitution. I think they might have it under control now, as they are pitching a shutout against Hawaiian Magic, who shot on their goal 11 times last game. Came away with five scores. Pops up, drop down, Dragon to the corner. Should draw most of the players in. Nate touches, 5 arms, waiting for his opportunity, gets it. 24 boost for him. Len crosses, dangerous play! And Dragon can't get it to fall. $40 seconds to go. And that might do it. 42 seconds, and Nate just ceiling snipes this one on the solo play. $39 seconds. Land to the corner, so it's not over till it's over, but Hawaiian Magic has to be urgent here. Time is ticking off, and that's the urgency they need to move with. 23 seconds, 5 arms with some expert shooting here tonight. Just tucks that one into the left post. 23 seconds. Let's see the kickoff. With the infield, but 5 arms gets in the way. 15 seconds though. Radiance Black not letting up. They are no strangers to two-way Rocket League. They're going to play offense, defense, and they're going to do both fast, aggressive. And they win game 4, 3-1. And Nate is our MVP. 1 goal, 1 assist, 3 saves is what's putting them over. 6 shots total, 7 shots for Hawaiian Magic. They still outshot Radiance Black, but just didn't have the same amount to show for it. It is match point right now. Already up, and 5 arms ready's up. So we might not see Moose again this evening. But it is all dependent on a Hawaiian Magic win here. Good shot from Dragon. Good shot from 5 arms, but it's going the other way. This is a counter. And good recovery from Dragon. I thought they were dead in the water there, but Dragon showing off his speed, his hustle. And he might get a cross here. Maybe an own goal. 5 arms a little late to the play. And that is the downside. You have to be patient with Dragon, but at a moment's notice, you have to be able to dive in and make a play, which really tests your positioning and your on-field wherewithal. Off the sidewall. Lennox looking to corral it. You can see that look in Lennox's eye. He can essentially taste the championship. He's 1 win away. Him and Nate, they've been gaming with each other for years, few seasons. Nate down the field, and Nate and Len need to get the comms going. They've been out of sync for this entire sequence, and maybe this will do it. Nate with the ball, dribbling down, dribbling against 5 arms. 5 arms comes out and addresses it. Good challenge. The onslaught persists. 5 arms down the field. Good shot here, and Lennox with the great rotation back to his net, just keeping it safe. This might be an easy one. 5 arms driving through. Speeding the play. Dragon didn't try to do too much, just taking what Radiance Black was willing to give. 5 arms makes it happen. Hawaiian Magic with the lead. Lennox pops up to himself. We've seen Nate and Lennox both be just absolutely lethal on the solo plays. Dragon gets a save. Nate trying to work out of the corner here. There's a shot. There's the demo. 5 arms out of position. Gets it back to 100 boost Dragon, who's now going to have to work against both Radiance Black defenders now. Nate pops up, loses possession. Dragon might have rushed that one, and it might cost him a goal, but he's still hanging around. And that was built on the back of Dragon's aggressiveness. Once more, you see him sweep the goal line looking for a bump, causes hesitation, and it's 2-0 Hawaiian Magic, which should be their first 2-goal lead of the series, but it doesn't last long. Nate puts Black back on the board. .218 to go. Pops up. Anybody's ball advantage. Radiance Black. 5 arms just chucks it down. Gets in the way. I think Dragon had that, but 5 arms felt compelled to help it along. 5 arms. Testing it, Nate. I was about to say, Nate not only has to make the touch here, but he has to get it away from his net because Dragon is hanging around down the field a little wide. Goes to blue corner. Up to 5 arms. 5 arms pops up. Gonna waterfall down. Dragon can't read it. 5 arms with a slow shot. And Lennox with the squishy save. I think he has the title. He resets off the post, but it doesn't matter when your teammate is Nate. And those are those solo plays we're talking about. Lennox just using his aerial mechanics to slice through both Hawaiian Magic defenders. And we are tied 2-2. The season is on the line. Lennox aggressive, pops over. He has a pass, but Dragon denies him at the back wall. Up the wall, Dragon tries to get the cross all the way to the other side. Lennox on the breakaway. 3-2, 52 seconds remaining. Dragon can't get a hold of it. He could have played it safe and just rolled it down the sideline and picked up some pads. Maybe a full orb. Kickoff. Looks like it favors Radiance, but Dragon is there. Five Arms can't get a handle on it. Dragon working out of the corner. Here comes Arms. And a good save by Nate. And it has been fun watching Five Arms play. He's really been holding defenders accountable. You never know when he's going to shoot. He can do it from any angle. We need him here. And the sturdy defense from Radiance Black continues. I think Lennox caught the lip of the net. They're both flying around. Dragon shoots. Lennox sees what needs to happen, and he does hit that ridge. And we are tied 3-3. Back to Len. They will be comfortable in overtime. Five Arms gets the save. Momentum will be tough to call. Hold on, off the back wall. Lennox for the championship, couldn't get it done. And Lennox on the waterfall play just pops up, parries it himself, and just shoots the last one in. Really good series, they say. And Radiance Black are your champions. All right, let me call Lennox and Nate. I didn't prep them ahead of time, but I think they would just understand that we're gonna do a interview. And here they're joining us now. Radiance Black, Nate, Lennox. How you feeling, boys?
Very happy.
Pretty swell. Pretty happy. I think I did something to my vocal cords. One hurts.
You yelling a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay. Well, we don't hear it in your voice now. I don't know if that's by design, but I guess you got the yelling out of your system
Yeah.
before joining. Let's talk about that last game, because you go into match point. What were the comms like in the final game? Was there any panic? Were you guys just sticking with the plan? What was it like?
I can take this one.
Yeah, go for it.
We just repeated what our coach said last week,
Okay.
which was bare minimum. Do
Okay.
the bare minimum. We knew they were gonna play aggressive. They were gonna play well, which they did. And all we had to do was wait for our openings, and we got them, and we capitalized on them.
Okay, awesome. So your coach gave the game plan. Now is that for Hawaiian Magic specifically, or is that more so you guys can maximize your play style?
That's more for us especially in our match point games,
Okay.
because all three of them that we've had this playoffs, we've won on all three match points, and it was just by doing the bare minimum, and that's what he told us at the start of the season. So we play our game and just let them make mistakes.
Okay. Yeah, that's that's how I like to play Rocket League. Nate, what were you seeing out there? What did you see in particular after the substitution?
There was definitely a change of pace. I felt like Five Arms played a little bit faster than Moose did, so we kind of had to adjust for that, I guess.
Okay.
But that first game we lost, I think, when he came in.
You did,
kind of
yes.
kind of realized we had to step it up a little bit.
Okay, and then, I mean, we kind of saw it as the series played out, but I guess there wasn't a huge adjustment, just something that you needed to take note of, and then of course react.
Yeah, they kind of instant challenged a little bit more
Okay.
when Five Arms came in, so we kind of just had to be wary of that. Wasn't so much our play style had changed, just had to kind of adapt a little bit.
Okay, and then as you and Lennox have been playing with each other for for so long now, I don't think this is the first championship though. Is that right?
Nope, this is the first twos ones, but
No, not with us. We hadn't won one.
yeah, this is
Nate
first
and I.
twos.
Yeah, first twos. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
first championship for us together.
Oh yeah, we didn't win when we played threes because we ditched
Nope.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, they ditched me.
Ditched him. What went into that?
We got moved up a tier,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
and then we
okay.
sucked, so we
Right.
bounced.
We went 9-1 in our first ever 3 season, then got moved up a tier and went like what 4-5.
Like the opposite.
Yeah. So they ditched me,
Okay.
which it was worth it because then they went on to win a lot of games.
We did. I
So,
did.
But
You
at
did
the
not.
cost of
I was proud of
friendship.
them.
I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Nah, I casted almost every single one.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you did a
Okay.
lot of that.
Okay, well, I mean, regardless if it was the first, the 53rd, still a great accomplishment. I think Los Champs is, with every season, I think it's getting more and more competitive. It's not really, and it might not ever be at peak IGL. Those championships were just really hard to come by, very competitive all the way through. But this is still a feat in itself, and it seems like it's getting more and more competitive. Are you guys seeing that on the field, season to season?
yeah, the meta has definitely changed since when we first started. So
Okay.
we first started, it was slow solo plays, and now it's faster, still solo plays.
Right.
Well,
Well,
we were also like diamond.
Yeah,
well
that's true.
that's something I noticed from you guys from the season. Well, one, there was a you'll hear me talking about it on the VOD, but there was a huge improvement from week 2 when I first casted you against Rocket Bus to this week. Uh, just head to toe, every aspect of the game, the team plays, your guys' individual plays, individual speed, and you really had a full skill set of Rocket League at your guys' disposal. You guys do the bumps, you guys do the passing plays, the solo plays, and it just makes you really tough to deal with, especially in twos. So
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know if that's
Playing
intentional or
be
you guys
annoying.
noticed that about your game, but it's just very well rounded.
I think Nate and I might have different things to say about this. Similar but different. Nate can go first.
Wait, I wasn't really paying attention. You gotta ask the question again.
Just about your guys' well-rounded play, like the passing, the solo plays, and you play to the situation rather than just trying to do your one or two things that that you guys can score on.
I guess it kind of just depends on the day, really, because
Okay.
sometimes, like that last Wednesday you casted us, that was on a Wednesday. That was probably the worst I think I've ever played in my
Oh,
whole
okay.
life for one of these matches. But we kind of just like, I don't know, kind of just stick to the plan, just do
Right.
whatever works, and just keep going with that.
And then what's your take, Len?
I agree. That Wednesday, I was in my slightly get mad at Nate phase of my Rocket League days. I have one day a week like that, and it's usually Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
And those are the days we don't play well. But
Every Wednesday.
yeah,
That's consistent.
pretty much.
Okay,
There's at least one day
interesting.
in the week where I just get yelled at constantly
Yeah.
for doing anything.
Well, because there's one day a week where you do stuff wrong.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, that big congrats again. There was some Radiance members that someone came in, and we kept a crowd the whole time, so they weren't very vocal, but I know they were watching you, and they're probably super proud of you guys. So I'll give you the floor. Any shout outs, plugs, or anything you two gentlemen have to share.
I want to shout out Wu Tang Moose in chat saying, "If kicking our ass is bare minimum, imagine if you went plus ultra." you, we didn't really kick your ass. Y'all played great, but yeah. Just want to say that was really funny.
No, that's funny. Anything from you, Nate, before we take off?
I guess she got mad last time I didn't do it. I'll shout out my grandma. She's watching. She watches all my matches, so
Shout out
to her.
Grandma.
Yep,
That's
she got mad when I didn't shout her out last time, so here we are.
Oh, yeah.
My
I give
mom's
you the platform. Does she
Yeah.
ask a lot, or does she just look at the points, or how in tune is into the game is she?
She knows what's going on.
Cool.
She's been watching since I first started playing, I guess. Like, so she's
Oh,
followed
you're
the
just
journey
bound to
a
pick
little
it up.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might have, if you were at your skill level now when she first started watching, it might have been tough to keep up with, but I guess she's seen you just progress through your Rocket League career
Yeah.
then.
Definitely.
She just messaged in chat.
Yeah.
Nate.
Oh,
She
okay.
did.
Okay, that was her then. Okay, she came in. Yeah, she was here early, on time,
Yeah.
punctual. Love it. But yeah, if that's it from you, gentlemen, big congrats again. I trust we'll see you next season.
Yeah, most
plan.
likely.
All
if
right.
I remember to sign up.
All right. Well, congrats on the big win, the championship, and good luck next season.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Peace.
All right. Those are two fine young gentlemen. Moose Grandma duo team up next season. Moose Dragon, 5 arms. GG's to you guys. I don't think, Len started talking about it a little bit, but I just want to say that myself. Still a very successful season. It doesn't really feel like it in the moment, but second place is still hard to do as well. This was a very competitive bracket. I was looking at it earlier. Because the undefeated team in the season, in the regular season, didn't even make it to finals. So it was that kind of playoff atmosphere and bracket. So still challenging. Games are close and fun. That's all you can ask for. What the fuck is this? All right, so I have another movie club stream kicking off in about an hour and a half, but I do have to set up for that. It's kind of involved. I just got back in town yesterday, so I'm kind of scrambling to get back in my groove. But let me see if I can get you more Rocket League. Oh, Lennox is streaming. Oh, I feel like we gotta raid the champ. Let's raid the champ. Hopefully he stays on. On my stream. Let me used to. Talk so much shit this channel. Here we go. You got. All right, yeah, let's get the raid going. Let's show some love for Lennox. He got it done today. Let's go continue the congratulations. Thanks, Fury. You're the champ. Thank you. Your kind words.